everybody, Mike Guyomi, Toronto Sports Insider. Maple Leafs, Oilers tonight from the Air Canada Centre / Scotiabank Arena. I still have a hard time calling it Scotiabank. Thanks for joining me tonight on this game, back-to-back game. This is the second game, the Leafs and the Oilers just about to get underway here. Kerfoot takes the draw, wins it back to Muzzin, and we are underway in the first period. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe down below so you don't miss any of our awesome Toronto sports content. Turn those notifications on as well and hit that like button. The like button is very, very important to get this thing showing up in the search because since I'm so new, we're having a hard time getting into the search. Here is the Oilers now. 2-on-1 opportunity. Passes to Yamamoto, shot, and a nice save by Anderson. Whew, that was quick. All right, so again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Oilers beat the crap out of the Leafs last night. 2 nights ago. It was not even pretty. Not even close, honestly. Marner, he's got to step up tonight. No Austin Matthews, no Joe Thornton. We'll talk about that when we've got a break. But man, I'll tell you, it's going to be a good one here in the chat. We got Evan 2980. Hi, how you doing, Evan? Thanks for jumping on and hanging out with me here. And Leafs turn it around the boards. Tavares looking for Marner, gets picked off by Nugent Hopkins, passes to McDavid, back to Nugent Hopkins, a shot, and just wide. Here is Riley now regrouping in his own defensive end, sends it up the ice, and that's going to be an icing there on the Leafs. And Rocky does it all. How you doing, Rocky, my man? I appreciate it. And let's see, Nick is liking your comment there because he said the exact same thing about the intro music. Funny story, I actually used a different intro music, found a non-copyrighted, free, you could use this video or this music on the Raptors game the other night when I was live, and I got copyrighted by the no copyright people. I'm like, okay, thanks. Going back to the old stuff that I used with Sons of a Pitch. But here is Riley now, wins the draw, sends it deep into his own end. Oilers in possession now, back behind. Let me get their roster up. I'm not as super familiar with their lineups, but Mikheyev passes. Nylander. Joe Thornton is out for about a month now. That was not good as well. We also have Austin Matthews out tonight. Doesn't sound like it's too serious. Looks like it's only going to be a short-term type of deal. But we will see how long it lasts. I would say he should be back for the next game on Sunday if I had to guess. Here come the Oilers now. The Leafs are 7-2 in their last 9 games against the Oilers. That one of the losses being just most recently on Wednesday night. So Rocky wants a fight. We all want a fight, Rocky. So here comes Muzzin. Muzzin sends it wide across the ice over to Spezza. Spezza's got an opportunity here and tries to pass towards the middle. Gets cut off by the Oilers. Archibald has the puck for the Oilers. That gets broken up by Riley. Spezza now. He's got a 3-on-2 if he hurries Brody, and Brody can't control it. Yamamoto to Draisaitl. A shot and just misses the net. Oh, man, that was too close for comfort there. Here's Nylander. And he's skating up the ice. He's got 2 defenders to beat. Takes the shot. Gets blocked. The rebound, though. Nylander and VC fighting for it in the corner there. And Muzzin takes a shot from the point right into the glove of Koskinen. So this is our first whistle of the night. What a start here for the Leafs. A lot better than in the last game against the Oilers. A lot more offensive zone pressure, that's for sure. So just want to say thanks to all you guys for hanging out with me here. You guys can find us on our social media. We're just starting these social media ups, so it's kind of hard to find. But find us on social media on Twitter and Instagram at TS_Insider and on Facebook at Toronto Sports Insider. And that's where we'll be letting you guys know all of the Toronto news going on as things happen, like George Springer signing for the Blue Jays. We'll talk about that later as well. Some other crazy news to talk about in the NHL. All right, here's Cassian now. Cassian, and we've got Nugent Hopkins driving in and a save by Freddie Anderson. 3 shots to 2 for Edmonton. So what do you guys think in the chat? What are your predictions for this game? Who do you think is going to win this one? Do the Leafs get back on track? Will the Oilers come in and sweep the Maple Leafs in Toronto? Let me know what you guys think in the chat below. Here is McDavid. Just skating around 3 or 4 Leafs. Finally gets picked off by Zach Hyman. Shot goes in. And it'll be cleared up by Leafs Brody, sending it up, but it gets intercepted by the Oilers. Then let go to Riley. Riley passes it into the zone. Marner's got it. Marner sends it deep to Hyman. Hyman behind the net. Pivoting right, pivoting left. Passes into the middle. Opportunity for Simmons. He shoots it. A nice save by Koskinen. Now Cassian tries to light it up to Connor McDavid over the top. Can't get it to him. Gets broken up nicely by Morgan Riley, and he'll skate up behind the net with TJ Brody. Brody sends it up to Mikheyev. And intercepted by the Oilers. Here come the Oilers now. Good fast-paced action to the start of this one. Puljujarvi in the corner. Bogosian on him. Goes back to the point, then dumped right back in. Cuckoo now on the ice. I like that name. And Ennis. Cuckoo over to Larson. Larson takes the shot. That goes wide. Engvall now in possession of the puck in the corner. Gives it away to Turris. Turris sends it in. Puljujarvi blocked, and Turris, Ennis with a chance, and Anderson covers it up. Man, action going like crazy here. 14:08 left in the first period. I am Mike Guillaume, Toronto Sports Insider. Thank you for joining me here for the Maple Leafs and the Edmonton Oilers. Very much appreciated. Rocky, Nick, Evan, thanks for jumping on with me here. Wayne Simmons looking good so far. He's got to step up tonight too with Matthews and Thornton out. Here's Spezza to take the draw. Shore wins it back. Here's Justin Hall now. Hall's got Muzzin waiting for the puck. Sent into the zone by the Leafs. Brooks, number 77. That's a new one. Must have just gotten called up from the Marlies here to replace some of these guys with that are out with injury here. Shore and Muzzin go into the boards. Hall's got it. Now it's Shore trying to send it back to the point, but it gets blocked. Puck goes back to Tyson Barrie. Barrie over to Russell. He shoots it, gets deflected up high off the glass. Leafs come out with it. And looks like, it's close to too many men on the ice there for the Oilers. And a shot by Barrie. Saved. I don't know if that was saved or if it was blocked. Here's Neal now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl at the top, the point, and a save by Anderson. So Nick says, how inside are you? I am very inside. I am really, really inside Toronto sports. I have lived and breathed Toronto sports since I was about 4 years old. So is that inside enough for you, Nick? So we got our first commercial break of the evening here. So Joe Thornton out for just about a month, tentatively a month, with a broken rib. He got hit early on in the first period in the game on Wednesday night and was able to push through it to get all the way up to end up getting all the way to like the middle to the end of the second period, and then finally didn't come out in the third. Turns out fractured rib, a big blow. Joe Thornton was playing good in the few games he had played for the Leafs. A goal and an assist. He was looking good on the power play, and that does hurt the Leafs, but not as much as Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews out tonight with upper body soreness. I think he's just a little roughed up and needs a little bit of a day off, is my guess. At least that's the way it sounded by Sheldon Keefe, the head coach for the Leafs. But, man, Nick, hey, easy with the personal questions there, Mr. Insider. Thanks, Nick. So, Joe Thornton and Austin Matthews out tonight. Looks like we got Brooks in the lineup for the Leafs. And they brought somebody else up as well. I'm not sure who that was. But subscriptions here, let's see where we're at. We're sitting at 46 subscribers. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our awesome Toronto sports content. I'll be live on Sunday for the Toronto Raptors and the Indiana Pacers at 1 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you come hang out with me for that one as well. Here is the face-off now for the win goes to the Oilers, but Nylander gets in possession. Hall chasing after his pass. Cahoon sends it over. Draisaitl's there. Falls over to Russell. Trying to get the puck back into the middle there is Yamamoto. Nice little centering pass there looking for Cahoon, but missed by him. And the Oilers still have that offensive pressure going. Here's Barry with a nice pass to Draisaitl right along the end line. Tough angle. He decides to pass. It comes all the way back to Draisaitl now. And you got Kerfoot digging in with him. All right, now here come the Leafs. Oh, nope, it's turned over and kept in by the Oilers. Oilers are getting a change. Played with a high stick. So Nick says, let's be real. How good are the Leafs this year? They're good. They're good. Being real, are they going to win the Stanley Cup? Probably not. They are a good enough team to make the playoffs and make a run at it. The amount of talent they have, they should be able to contend for a Stanley Cup. But again, with the Leafs, you just never know. They can't seem to get out of the first round. So here comes Tavares now, up to Hyman. Hyman sends it over to Brody. Brody has Marner coming into the zone. Brody gets knocked down from behind, cross-checked in the back. No call. Brody at the point now takes the shot, and Koskinen gloves it. And he'll hold on for the whistle and the face-off in the Leafs offensive zone. 11:35 to go in the first period here. Connor McDavid and John Tavares taking the draw. Won by John Tavares. Puck down in the corner there. Marner has it, looking for a pass. Drops it back down low. Hyman gets chopped down on his way over, but he ends up recouping at the point. Sends it back into Tavares. Tavares dumps it back in, and it'll be picked up by Nurse. Nurse sends it up to McDavid. It's cut off by Tavares. He shoots. Goes 5-hole, but it's saved. Here comes Connor McDavid now. McDavid, Riley, and Marner all over him. Centers it into the middle for Nugent Hopkins. Now he's along the board. Goes back to the point. To Larson. Larson goes down low to Nugent Hopkins. He's got nobody on him. What are the Leafs doing? They got to defend a little better here, or they're going to get punished. Here comes Morgan Riley. Gets his stick on the puck. Sends it up to Hyman. And a little pass right to McDavid in front of the net. Wide open, and Anderson makes the save. Man, that's trouble there. They got to pay attention to McDavid in the front of the net. You don't just leave that guy there. You don't leave anybody there, especially not Connor McDavid. Pierre Engvall now into the game, making his debut for the Leafs this season. Puljujarvi dumps it in for the Oilers. 10 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first period. Thank you for joining me here with Toronto Sports Insider. Here comes Wayne Simmonds now. Simmonds hits it over to Mikheyev. Puts his stick up to play. It would have been high sticking. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he let it go. Now, Ennis plays it with a high stick, and the Leafs have to play it back out. Mikheyev, he's got it down the right-hand side. Passes up to Spezza. Spezza tries to center. No dice there. Hall with it at the point. Sends it down low to Spezza. Spezza, he's looking for a pass. Goes back to the other point on the left. Muzzin drops it to Spezza. Spezza from the top of the point, right in the center. Shoots it. It's blocked and gets knocked out of the zone for the Leafs here. 9 minutes, 15 seconds in the first period. Here is Spezza. Spezza into Babranov. Who the heck is Babranov? Barabanov. All right, so that's the other guy that got called up for the Leafs, and he has probably their best chance of the night with a nice shot, but that glove is hot for the goalkeeper Koskinen tonight. That is for sure. Very, very hot. All right, so we've got a couple things to talk about here during our breaks, and let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Whichever side the chat's on, whatever type of device you're on, let me know in the chat where you're watching from and what you think the prediction of this game's going to be. I've got my money on the Leafs to bounce back and get the victory tonight. I got some good odds once the news was announced that Austin Matthews and Thornton wouldn't be playing. So I jumped on that one for the Leafs. Now, as far as some of the news here, NHL seriously looking at a very odd place for the Winter Classic this year, or part of their outdoor series, and that is Lake Tahoe. No fans, just a beautiful rink out in the middle of nowhere in the mountains right off of Lake Tahoe. I mean, sounds like a good idea to me. You're not going to do it when you're allowed to have fans in the building, so whatever. So let me know, what do you think about Lake Tahoe for the outside games this year? Good idea by the NHL or not a good idea by the NHL? Only time will tell how that goes. But now, some of the other games going on in the NHL right now. We've got the Sabres and Capitals 0-0. The only one with some score in it. I don't know why I'm telling you all the scores here. The only one with a score is the Penguins over the Rangers, 1-0 for the Pens. And they're showing the replay here of McDavid right in front of the net all by himself and puts it right into Frederik Andersen's pad. Thank God. All right, here is Kerfoot now. Wins the draw back. And a shot and another save there by Koskinen. Nick P. It's pronounced Barabanov, not Barabanov. Nice. So, for everybody out there, Nick is my co-host on Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. So, make sure you go check out Sons of a Pitch, and you'll see us doing lives like this for soccer games, as well as all types of MLS and CONCACAF action. Unfortunately, you can't see the logo here. You can, but it's white instead of green because I have a green screen behind me, hence the blue. So make sure you guys check out Sons of a Pitch as well. Here comes the Leafs. Kerfoot sends it in. VC with a shot. That goes wide. Here comes the Oilers. Draisaitl gets knocked off. And Kerfoot is tripped up. Oh, no call there. That was a stick left out by the Oilers player and tripped up the Leafs player. No call. 7 shots to 5 for the Leafs. All right, here are the Leafs and the Oilers scrumming it up here. Now the Oilers with the puck. Shoot it into the zone. Leafs get it. TJ Brody, he's got it behind the Leafs net. Looking for a pass up the ice. He just whacks it up the ice. That's going to be icing, but beaten to the line there by Hyman. And now Tavares behind the net sends it back to the point. Riley takes a shot, a deflection by Hyman, but it goes wide. Nice play there by the Leafs. Marner sends it out in front for Tavares. Gets his stick lifted right at the last second. Now a shot for... Oh, Cassian with a shot, and that is saved by Freddie Anderson's blocker. McDavid making some moves through some Leafs defenders. And a shot. Cassian with the screen in front of Anderson, but he gets it. Quite a fashion statement by Austin Matthews. I think that's him. I looking with his mask there and his Louis Vuitton scarf and a suit and a white winter beanie hat. Quite the outfit there, Austin. 7:08 left in the first period here. Spezza for the draw for the Leafs. And the Oilers win it back. Ennis passes back to the point. The shot goes wide. Larson on the puck. Up to Turris. Turris back into Puljujarvi. And finally, Simmons gets his stick on it. And here come the Leafs now. Jason Spezza dumps it in. Mikheyev chasing after it. Pass back for Simmons. Gets intercepted by the Oilers. And here come the Oilers now. 6:39 to go. Shots are now even at 7 apiece. Mikheyev looking for it. Finally there, Burke gets to it. Larson now gets over the halfway line, dumps it in. Puck goes in. Barabanov with possession there by the left side boards. Right side boards, excuse me. Gets sent out to Shore. Shore looking for Russell. Gets intercepted. Here comes the Leafs. Number 77, Brooks. Brooks drops it off for Morgan Riley behind the net. And here come the Leafs now. And it's a giveaway there to Tyson Barrie. And here come the Oilers now regrouping. Things have kind of slowed down a little bit in this one. Started out a lot hotter. But things have also slowed down on our subscriber count. We've only picked up one tonight. So, guys, hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our awesome Toronto sports content. I need your help to keep growing this thing. Make sure you guys like this stream as well as share it. Get this up higher in the search rankings since I am brand new in this venture to YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't show up in the search results yet, but we're getting there. It's better. We're at 56 playbacks already tonight, and we were sitting at about 35 at this time for the Raptors game. So doing better tonight. So thank you guys for joining me here. Toronto Sports Insider. I am Mike Uyomi. Leafs inside the zone. Shot there, and it's saved by Koskinen. Nurse sends it up. I think we'll have some icing, and we do. 4:47 to go in the first period. 8 shots for the Leafs, 7 for the Oilers. Nurse is, he's going to be taking some minutes up here tonight. He's been on the ice a lot already. I'll have to look at the time on the ice stats here. But he's leading the Oilers this season with 23-22 ice time. Here's a chance now for the Leafs. A backhanded shot by Marner, saved by the stick of Koskinen. Hyman now swinging around in the left corner. Sends it back to the point. Tavares over to Hall. Hall skates in on the right point. Deflected a shot. Oh, Tavares had a chance there. Couldn't quite get it past Koskinen. Good save by him, and here comes Leon Draisaitl. Sends it up to Nurse. Nurse with 3 Leafs all over him, and it's turned over. Now here come the Leafs. 2-on-2. Marner swings into the middle of the zone, does a little fancy footwork and stick work over to Tavares. Tavares back to Marner. It goes past the goal there. And here's Hyman now, but Nurse gets on it. Sends it up to McDavid. McDavid in the middle, drops it back. Shot by Nugent Hopkins. Goes off the glass, and a nice save by Freddie Anderson. Turning around and grabbing that thing before there's a rebound. So, Freddie looking decent tonight as well. Same with Koskinen. Both goalies playing good so far with the first 10 shots or so. So, Nick, he's watching from just outside Chicago. He's a Hawks fan. Thanks for jumping on, Nick. Appreciate it, my man. All right, so looking at some of the stats here. Shots are 8 apiece. Hits are fairly even as well. Edmonton with 8. Leafs with 7. And you've got face-offs. The Leafs, 66.7% of the face-offs, winning 8 to the Oilers 4. So that the Leafs, even without Matthews, are doing well from the face-off spot. No power play opportunities for anybody yet. Block shots, 5 block shots for the Oilers, 3 for the Leafs. Giveaways, though, 6 for the Leafs, 2 for the Oilers, and that has been something that has been plaguing the Leafs all season long and for about the last 4 years as well. So hopefully the Leafs can pull it together there and stop giving the damn puck away so much. But we will see. Now I just need to pull up a box score here to see how much time on the ice we've got so far. All right, so right now the leaders for the Oilers, you got McDavid at 5 minutes and 16 seconds, Nugent Hopkins at 5:17. So that top line, obviously, with the most ice time. Tyson Barrie and Nurse. Nurse is at 7 minutes and 2 seconds, so definitely holding it down there is Nurse. For the Leafs, top forward is going to be Zach Hyman with 5 minutes and 46 seconds. And top defenseman is Hall with 6 minutes 44 seconds. Here's the draw now. We're back underway. 3:49 to go in the first period. Dumped in by the Oilers. Brody all over McDavid. Good defensive work there. Right at the end line, the goal line. And here comes Morgan Riley bringing it up. Here comes Tavares now on the right side. Looks for a centering pass. Just too far for Hyman. Goes back to the point. Brody dumps it back in to Tavares. Tavares back to Marner. Oh, Marner sends it to Hyman, and it gets blocked. That would have been 1-0 Leafs right there. No doubt about it. All right, here comes the Oilers now. Cassian walks into the zone, drops it back. A shot. And saved by Freddie Anderson. McDavid with the rebound and sent it right into Freddie Anderson's glove. Whew, that was a close one there. All right, guys, we're at 46 subscribers right now. We have got to get to 50 by the end of the night. So tell your friends about it. Hit that subscribe button down below. Let's get to 50 before the end of the night here. And nobody has responded to Nick with where they're watching from. He's from Chicago. He's a Blackhawks fan. Come on, people. Talk to him. Here is Turris and Kerfoot. Kerfoot wins it back. And now looks like Larson for the Oilers. And here's the pass up for Nylander. Nylander driving into the zone. Tries to go around Larson. Can't do it. Slater Cuckoo. What a name. My name needs to be Cuckoo. Maybe that could be my middle name. Hi. I'm Mike Cuckoo Guglielmi. You're a Toronto sports insider. How's that? I don't know. I don't like it. Anybody like that one? All right, here is Mikheyev. Mikheyev passes it up to Vasey. 2 minutes to go. He goes off for the change. Mikheyev and Larson go into the corner. Let's get a goal here before the end of the first period. 3 shots straight for the Oilers, 11-8. There's a shot, goes wide. Simmons back into the middle for Engvall. Oh, that was close to finally getting the goal. Here's Hall, sends it over to Engvall. Engvall shoots, blocked off in the middle. Muzzin in possession now from the point. Shoots, that's blocked. Goes wide. Engvall with a shot that goes wide to the left. Minute and a half to go. Engvall now. This is the best shift pressure-wise for the Leafs. And it's coming from Simmons, Engvall. Very, very good shift there from the Leafs. Koskinen playing very well. Man, great shot by Mikheyev. So Simmons, Mikheyev, and Engvall, probably the best 30 seconds to a minute the Leafs have had all night. Is there a breakthrough here before the first period ends? Do we have a goal yet? Or will we go to the period 0-0? I don't know. We will see. Minute 24 to go. Finally, the Leafs with some good sustained pressure in the zone. It's been back and forth. But now the Leafs have been kind of holding on here. Here's Tavares. Wins the draw. But it's taken away there by Bear. Bear sends it up ice. Do we have icing? No, we don't. McDavid tries to send it back into the middle for Koskinen. Or not Koskinen. For Nugent Hopkins. Morgan Riley takes the puck away from Connor McDavid. And there's a giveaway there. Nugent Hopkins picks it up right in the slot. And do we have an icing going down here? No, we don't. Nurse comes back and takes it before it hits the end line, the goal line. Cassian's got it. He throws it up to McDavid. McDavid and Nurse. And Engvall with a great defensive play. 30 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Here is Engvall. O'Keefe giving them a good another run out here since they did so well. Another shot by Engvall and a save by Koskinen. 12 shots for the Leafs. 11 for the Oilers. .28 seconds to go. And it's Turris in the face-off circle there with Nylander. Turris wins it back. Wayne Simmons has got it on the boards. Bogosian at the point sends it down low to Nylander. Nylander to Mikheyev. Back to the point for Bogosian. Bogosian over to Muzzin. Muzzin dumps it back down. Simmons behind the net. He's got Larson all over him. That was looking like a bit of a hook. There into the boards. Shelding the puck. And there's our horn. The end of the first period. So, 12-11 are the final for the shots there. But we're heading to the first intermission. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to take a short break, refill the drinks here, and we'll be back in a couple minutes to start the second period. 0-0 Leafs and Oilers. we're back for the second period. All right, so the stats. 12 shots to 11 for the Leafs. The face-off is underway, and the time is ticking down. Can the Leafs gain the lead here in the second period? We will see hits 13-10 for Edmonton. Face-offs won 11-6, 65% for the Leafs, holding strong there. No penalties in the first period. Block shots 6-3 for the Oilers. So, here are the Oilers now in possession of the puck into the Toronto end. Justin Hall gets the rebound off of Freddie Anderson's leg and sends it up the ice to William Nylander. Nylander drops to Kerfoot. Kerfoot passes across to Tavares. Tavares down low, cuts back, kicks it to himself, passes out wide, a shot, and that goes wide there and all the way past Morgan Rielly and down into the Leaf zone. But Rielly regroups. He brings it all the way across the line, drops it off to Marner. Marner into Tavares. He misses the puck on the pass. Brody with a shot, drops it back to Tavares. He goes to drop it to Marner, and Cassian intercepts and knocks it into the Toronto zone, into his offensive zone. And Brody fighting for it there. He makes a move. And now Hyman chips it in, dumps it in, negates the icing because he was on the other side of the red line there. Passes back to Marner, and Nurse cuts it off. Nurse sends it up the ice to McDavid. McDavid goes right past Brody. A shot and a backhand and a save. 2 saves by Anderson. And actually it was Bogosian that just got blasted. Bogosian's got to be careful there. He can't let that happen again. McDavid just flew right by him. Bogosian tries to whack him to the side a little bit. Doesn't work. He just goes right by him and creates a great chance for the Oilers there. All right, so we're going to check the All right, Gerard goes back, and they're going to redo it. The Leafs broke out into the zone, and they're going to redo the we're actually going to have a penalty here on Pierre Engvall. Calling a trip. Ennis went back to get the face-off there, and that is actually they're calling a hook. So that is pretty, that's not good. Not good at all. But they get the draw and send it all the way down to Koskinen there. All right, so the Oilers regroup. Nugent Hopkins sends it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl and the Leafs get on the puck and shoot it down the net. The other side there. And here comes Tyson Barrie. Barrie drops it back to McDavid with lots of speed. He flies into the zone, gets checked there by Kerfoot. But Barrie gets the puck, sends it back, and Nugent Hopkins and Mikheyev going in. Mikheyev shorthanded, shoots. Saved by Koskinen. Again, they can't beat this guy. Good chance there for the Leafs. Fired back in from the halfway. Here comes Nugent Hopkins now. Drives into the Edmonton zone. Draisaitl back to Nugent Hopkins. Takes a shot blocked by Brody. He tries to clear but can't get it out. But then it's deflected by VC and out of the zone. A very good penalty kill so far for the Leafs here tonight. Their first of the night. Nugent Hopkins, and right as I say that, a good chance there for Nugent Hopkins. Saved by Anderson. Behind the net, there's a scrum. Bogosian battling. Sends it up to the line. Draisaitl keeps it in for the Oilers. Now Nurse drops it down to McDavid. McDavid down low. And a nice pick there by Brody off of James Neal. Here's Nugent Hopkins into the middle for McDavid, a shot and a save. And then flicked over, and there's 5 seconds to go on the power play. And Nurse has to go all the way back to get it, and that will do it. The first power play kill of the night for the Leafs right here. All right, now got to be careful. Oilers are still in the offensive zone. Oh, that's got to be a hook on Turris. It is. And the Leafs will go on the power play here, but still have the puck. Knocked down. Knocked down by Puljujarvi, and we have the whistle. And the Leafs will go on their first power play. 16 minutes left in the second period. Kyle Turris, 2 minutes for, I believe, hooking. And that's what it is. It is hooking. All right, here we go, Leafs. This is the opportunity. So, Nick P., Mike, do you have a horn or light for when a goal is scored, assuming these teams actually score? I do not, but that's a great idea, Nick. Thank you for that idea. I might have to get a light. Down low, and here's Hyman behind the net. Tavares knocks it over to Nylander. Nylander back to the point for Morgan Rielly. Mitch Marner back to Rielly. Passes in a bad pass. Nylander regroups, sends it across ice to Marner. Shoots and doesn't get all the way through. Deflected and cleared up and out by the Oilers. Here's Morgan Rielly now regrouping. Sends it up. Hyman brings it into the zone. Could have been offsides. Marner now. And it goes cleared by the Oilers all the way down. 0-0. 1 minute, 17 seconds left in the power play. Morgan Rielly for the Leafs. And here comes Marner. Marner tries to dump to Hyman, but he loses it, and it's cleared out by the Oilers. 15 shots to 13 by the Oilers here. Leafs have not had a chance to get anything going. There's a turnover, and what the hell? Shorthanded goal by Leon Draisaitl. Edmonton Oilers draw first blood. A giveaway at their own end. Shorthanded. Draisaitl gets his stick on it and just knocks it right past Freddie Anderson. What the hell was going on? So Rielly, oh, that was because Anderson went to play it out and he couldn't. So then Yakamoto sends it right into the middle. Nylander doesn't play the puck, and Draisaitl just takes it and knocks it right past Anderson. 1-0 Oilers. What the hell? This is where my light would have come in handy, Nick. So, unassisted goal there for Leon Draisaitl. Spezza passes back. Brody with the shot. Saved. Another shot. Rebound, and that's saved. Back to Brody at the point. Passes to Kerfoot. Kerfoot goes rink wide to Spezza. Spezza goes in. Back to Brody at the point. Over. And Kerfoot with the shot, and that's saved. And almost cleared out, but not far enough. The Leafs keep it in. Spezza through, and there's a goal! Leafs get the tie. Right back. Power play goal for the Leafs. So they give up the shorthanded goal. They get the goal. Alexander Kerfoot. And the Leafs tie it up on the power play. So that's, I guess, not a horrible power play. You give up a shorty and you get a goal as well. So, I don't know, mate. I'll take it. Brooks with an assist. Brody. And actually, it's Brooks who gets the goal. Kerfoot was listing it for, but Spezza shoots it. It hits Brooks' foot and goes in. Kerfoot was the one that was right behind him that would have taken the shot had it gotten to him. But there you go. Nick says, about time, 2 goals in quick succession. You doing shots for Toronto goals scored? Hell no. That's a good idea, but not tonight. Here they show the replay of it. So 1-1, second period, couple minutes in here. 2 goals in the second. Adam Brooks from Spezza and Brody. Young man just called up from the Toronto Marlies, and he gets his first goal. That's pretty cool to see. All right, and we got another subscriber. 47 subscribers. Thank you guys for that. Whoever you were, I appreciate it. Hope you turn your notifications on as well. There's a long shot from the point. Hyman now behind the net. Bear knocks him right down to the ice. Now Tavares going after it in the corner. Here's Hall at the point. Hall goes down to Hyman. Hyman tries to center it for Tavares, but it gets blocked by Nurse. Hyman still on it down low. Great work on the forecheck there by Hyman. Here's Marner. Loses his footing, and here come the Oilers now. McDavid. Hall is all over McDavid there. Blocked off by Tavares. Tavares passes to Marner. Marner goes up to Hyman. He's in. It's a 3-on-2. Here comes Tavares. A shot. Doesn't even get to the net. Blocked off by the Oilers, and here comes Bear, the defenseman. That's a great name there. Bear, the defenseman. I like it. But here is Cassian forechecking for the Oilers, but the Leafs get it back. And here comes Kerfoot now. Passes wide to Morgan Riley. There it's intercepted by the Oilers. And here comes Draisaitl, the goal scorer for Edmonton. And here comes Nylander now. Passes to the left side for Morgan Riley. Riley dumps it into the zone. Goes high off the boards. Nylander standing there waiting for it. Get after the puck, young man. Now Kerfoot sends it back to the point for Brody. Brody with a shot gets blocked. Yamamoto with the block. And he blocks the dump-in attempt. And the Leafs have to regroup. Bogosian now. To Nylander. Nylander up to Engvall. Engvall into the zone. He's got Simmons trailing. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Pushes it wide. Here is Draisaitl now. Dumps it in. But 3 Leafs. It's Brody who gets back for it first. Hey, Evan, how's it going, my man? Glad you're back. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this one so far, Evan? Think the Leafs are going to pull this off? Who's your team? Are you a Leafs fan? I see your Canada logo there. Are you a Leafs fan, Oilers fan? Here's a long shot there by Larson. Goes wide. Engvall now has it. Passes over to Dermott. Dermott goes behind the net. Walks it out front. A stick on the ice. Sends it to the right-hand side for Mikheyev. And Koskinen has to freeze it up, play it, because it would have been icing. But Evan is a Leafs fan. Good stuff, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Love the Leafs, man. Die-hard Leafs fan. Growing up in Toronto, no other way. So I grew up actually in Mississauga. But another commercial break here. Go Leafs, go. You got it, man. Go Leafs, go. All right, so looking at the stats here in the first period and part of the second, now that things are starting to liven back up here. 16-16 are shots. Hits, 19-14 for the Oilers. Faceoffs won. The Leafs are starting to lose a couple more faceoffs now, 58% to 42. Power play opportunities, 1 each team. The Leafs did score on theirs. Here, the play restarts with the commercial break still going. But Barabanov drops it down low to Spezza. Spezza takes the shot. Oh, man, Spezza, if he could have regrouped that, he would have been good. In on goal. But here is the Oilers in on goal. Is that a hook? It is not. Puljujärvi gets the shot saved by Anderson. And now here comes... Who is that? Barabanov. It looks like there's a 4. I'm thinking maybe it's Austin Matthews, but it's not because he's not playing tonight. Here comes Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner goes into the zone with Zach Hyman and John Tavares. Marner with the shot. Nice save by Koskinen. He's been playing well tonight. A lot of good saves by Koskinen. Russell gets it. Does it go all the way out? It does not. Bogosian keeps it in, but it goes out this time. Marner gets to it. Looking like he's going to go off for a change maybe. Hyman brings it back into the zone. Sends it to Bogosian. Marner did not go off for the change. He's got the puck right by the end line there. Or by the blue line. Here's Tavares. Tavares over to Bogosian. He takes a shot. Kick save. And a beauty by Koskinen. Now Nugent Hopkins into the zone for the Oilers. Dermott makes a move. Takes it away from him. Kerfoot is there to grab it. And here come the Leafs now. Bogosian and Dermott playing a little 1-2 back there. Bogosian taking his time. Coming through the neutral zone. dumps it in, goes off for the change. Nylander on Nurse. Nurse gets it up to Nugent Hopkins. And Bear in possession now for. And the puck goes out of play. Tipped off of the stick of Nugent Hopkins. And we'll have another quick break. So, feeling good here. Now that this game is kind of woken up, I'm feeling good. My energy drink is kicking in as well. Life is good. We're at 47 subscribers. We've got to get to 50. Send a couple social media posts out here and see if we can't grab some more viewers over here. Now, looking at the box score. Time on the ice for the Edmonton Oilers. Their top forward is Connor McDavid. No surprise there with 11 minutes and 23 seconds. He has 5 shots in this one already. No points. 62% in the faceoff circle. Kyle Turris is 66% in the faceoff circle. What's killing him is Leon Draisaitl down at 14%. For the defenders, let's see if Nurse is still holding strong as the leading ice time guy. He is at 12:27. And for the Leafs, total time on the ice, you've got Zach Hyman still in the lead with 11 minutes, 46 seconds. His faceoffs, he is 5-1 from the faceoff circle tonight for Zach Hyman, 83.3%. Gotta love it. That is good stuff there. Defenders, Jake Muzzin leading for the defensive core, 11 minutes and 20 seconds. 2 shots on goal from Muzzin, 2 shots from Brody. All right. So they're back on the ice now. And Evan, thanks for subscribing, my man. Just got the notification here. All right, so a nice chance here by Bogosian. The pass from it gets deflected, hits the post. It was not a kick save and a beauty by Koskinen. It ended up hitting the post. Bogosian, 1 shot, 8 minutes and 54 seconds of ice time. And here comes the faceoff. Kerfoot drops it back, and it's a fight for it. Both guys just slap at it. Now the Leafs have possession, so if I'm an official scorer, which I've done in the past, I give that faceoff to the Leafs. Here comes Nylander into the zone. Nylander twists and turns, sends it over to Bogosian. Bogosian winds up. Drops it in. Down low behind the net to Kerfoot. Larson gets a hold of it. Tries to send it wide. Turned over as the Leafs. Shoots and scores! Vesey, what a pass by Kerfoot. And Vesey slams it home. 2-1 Maple Leafs. Beautiful goal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, I got to see the replay on that one. So behind the net, Kerfoot's behind the net, gets taken away. Larson tries to get it out of the zone. Nice pinch there. Kerfoot sends it up to Nylander. He drops it back to Vesey, and he just slams it right into the top corner of the net. Just a gorgeous pass all around. So, Leafs up 2-1, second period. I got to update my subscriber count here. 48 we're up to now. 2 more to get to 50. Who is going to get us up to 50? Evan was number 48. Thank you, sir, and go Leafs, go. All right, here is Marner now. Draisaitl lays into him. Marner steps back away from the puck so he doesn't get lit up. And now the Oilers looking a little flustered here. Hyman gets tripped up. The puck was right at his feet, so you can't blame him there. And Muzzin hits it up the ice. Draisaitl cuts it off. Passes to Yakamoto. He takes a shot. That goes wide off the glass. High and wide. And Tavares drops it off for Marner, but he misses him. All right, now Hall regroups. And it goes right into Koskinen's stick and glove, and he'll hold it for an offensive draw for the Leafs. 7:52 to go in the second period. So William Nylander with a beautiful assist there. So just to recap the goals in this one. First goal was by the Oilers by Leon Draisaitl, unassisted, shorthanded goal. A bad play by the Leafs. And then the Leafs get back and tie it up with the power play goal just a minute and a half after that, the first one. Then after that, just now, VC with a beautiful shot to give the Leafs the 2-1 lead. Now, some other news and notes to talk about here in the NHL. Jean-Luc Dubois in Columbus gets benched for the rest of the game the other night. John Tortorella, who does not take any crap, benches him, says, he's kind of been slacking off. He admits he's been slacking off. Is it deeper than that? He was out, I guess, the next game he's getting sat as well, which I believe is tonight. It'll be interesting to see if he gets traded. A lot of talk on Sportsnet and TSN saying that he's going to get traded. The Leafs aren't in on him. They don't have the cap room at all, so unless they move a big piece, it's not happening. But we'll see. Here, Luc Dubois benched in Columbus. I like it. I love when a coach does stuff like that, trying to get his team fired up. Usually works. So, scores in the NHL tonight. Detroit Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks 0-0. Just starting out, 5 minutes into that one. Buffalo 1, Washington Capitals 2. 10 minutes to go in the second period. Also halfway through, the Rangers up 3-1 over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And San Jose and Minnesota just underway. It's 1-1 in that one. Nashville and Dallas later tonight. Vegas and Arizona at 9 Eastern. And at 10 Eastern, you got Colorado and Anaheim. Here is the draw by Tavares. Wins it back to Brody. Brody sends it down low to Hyman. Hyman back to Tavares. Here's Morgan Riley at the point. Shoots. And it's blocked. But Tavares with a nice play in there. Keeps it in. Hyman down in the corner. Tavares, but taken away there. And the Leafs regroup in the neutral zone. All right, Nick says, yep, sounds like they deserve the lead. They do. They have definitely played better in this game, especially in the second period here. Here's Nugent Hopkins walking in for the Oilers, looking for McDavid. He gets a little tip on it, but Anderson's all over that. Sends it back into the middle and hops right over the stick. Cassian to McDavid, to Russell, back to McDavid. Blocked up there by Simmons. And it'll be Simmons and Engvall coming out. And looks like it might have been offside to Simmons into the middle, and he fans on it. And then the rebound off the board, he fans off it again. Cassian dumps it into the Toronto zone. All right, here comes Mikheyev with some speed. Nice play by Turris to knock that one out. A nice shot from Bogosian, and that goes off the pad and sent down. Will not be icing. It will be icing. So Turris did not beat the Leafs guy down there. I thought he did. To me, that wasn't icing. But whatever. It is what it is. Coach does not like that call. I don't blame him. I thought it wasn't going to be icing, but they called it anyway. So we got Brooks taking the face-off against Turris. And it looks like Turris is going to get the victory on that one. Oilers with the puck. And there's a delayed penalty. This is the second time now the Leafs have been called for a penalty on a face-off. They have got to be better on these face-offs. When they lose the face-off, they hook, trying to get to this is the second time in a row they're getting called for it here. Here is the delayed penalty now. Cuckoo sends it over to Larson. Larson goes wide, and this is fully set up. McDavid now sends it a shot, and the Leafs play it. Anderson hits him in the mask, so that was a save for him. And we'll have the penalty on Jason Spezza. Both times off the face-off. Both times the centerman. Not what you like to see from the Leafs there. So the Leafs will go for their second straight penalty kill here. 5 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second period. I got an ugly feeling about this one. The Leafs have the 2-1 lead right now. We will see. Now, guys, make sure you guys check us out on our social media. We've got all social media accounts up and running now. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. Most of the Toronto sports news is going to come from the Twitter aspect. So make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at TS_Insider. And then on Facebook, we are at Toronto Sports Insider. You can find all kinds of Toronto sports news through that, through all of those social media. So make sure you follow us. Say hi as well. Shoot us a DM, whatever. That's all good with me. So the Leafs going on the penalty kill here for the second time tonight. Can they score a shorthanded goal like the Oilers did? That would be some wishful thinking right there. But we will see how that goes. The power play opportunities now. Actually, this will be the third power play opportunity for the Oilers. I'm missing something here, or ESPN has it listed wrong in the stats. One of the two things. But empty stadium here at Scotiabank Arena. Coronavirus keeping the fans out of the building. Hate to see it. Want to see the fans back in the stands as soon as possible. Spezza with the stick in between the legs of Larson. So I don't know if they're going to call the trip on that or if they're going to call the hook. They call the hook. So here's McDavid. Drops it back with the win. There's a shot by Draisaitl. Goes high and wide. David drops it back to the point. McDavid drops it back to the point for Tyson Barrie. Neal with a chance, and it just goes right wide of the left post. Woo! That one was close. Minute 40 left in the power play here. And we have Tyson Barrie leading the power play like he did for the Toronto Maple Leafs last season. Zach's Productions. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Zach's Productions? Thanks for coming on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those notifications. Here's a chance for the Leafs. 2-on-1. Zach Hyman. Will he pass? He takes forever. He goes to pass, and Nugent Hopkins takes it right off his stick. Damn good opportunity for the Leafs to get a shorthanded goal there, and it was wasted by Zach Hyman. But I can't fault him. He's had a good game tonight. Centering pass, and that McDavid's stick shatters, and the Leafs clear it down. 57 seconds left. All right, Zach's just subbed. Appreciate it, man. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our Toronto sports action. We've got the Raptors game coming up on Sunday at 1 o'clock. I believe the time is, or 1 or 1:30. They changed it to. I'll be live for that one, doing Leafs, Raptors, everything. So thank you for that. And I will update this right here after the penalty. Here is Kerfoot now. He's in, takes a shot. Koskinen gets his glove on it, knocks it up high. And here comes Ennis now, the second unit on for Edmonton. He goes into the zone, has to come back out. Kerfoot and Nugent Hopkins still on the ice. Gives it away. He goes off for the change. And there's 14 seconds left. Sent up the ice. Went into the benches. It's not going to be a penalty, is it? Nope. Went into the Toronto bench. Be 12 seconds left on the power play here. Hyman really had a chance to get it to Marner early if he would have dropped it on that 2-on-1. Waited too long. Great defense there by Nugent Hopkins. And somehow they're showing the replay. James Neal, 2 shots on Freddie Anderson. Muzzin poke checks it in the zone, and it goes right by the post there. That was close. Almost an own goal there. Now, Turris and Hyman in the faceoff circle. Turris wins it back to Puljujärvi. Sends it back to his defenseman at the point. Ennis right next to the net. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Penalty kill over. Puck goes out of the zone. And Bear sends it back to Nurse. And he's in his own zone regrouping. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go here in the second period. All right, now we have, who is that? Hyman brings it out of the zone. Right up against the glass. Tries to go through the 2 defenders. And he gets to the puck first with Bear and Nurse. Now Marner down low. Trying to send it through. Can't. And Ennis grabs the puck. All right, Zach needs to go. He'll be back in like 30 minutes. Perfect. That is perfect timing for the third period. Do your thing. We'll see you in a little bit, Zach. Thanks for coming on. All right, here comes Morgan Riley. Sends it over to Nylander inside the blue line. Nylander trying to stick it around and gets deflected, but he regroups, sends it down to Tavares. 2:45 left in the second. Nice hit there by Barabanov. He's got the puck down low on the right circle. Sends it back to Riley. Riley goes to the left. Here's a shot from the point. Gets saved, and Nurse gets his stick on it and brings it up out of the zone. Checked nicely by Dermott. And who was that fell? Number 15. Oh, it was Neal. Excuse me, number 18. Now, Oilers with possession. Shot from the point. Doesn't get through. Blocked by Neal. Went off of Neal and didn't go any further. Here's Morgan Riley. Sends it up to Pierre Engvall, who's playing very well tonight. Nylander into the zone. Back to Engvall down low. Engvall turned around looking to center it back into the middle. Over to Bogosian. Bogosian dumps it down, and there's only white shirts there to pick it up. And here is Nugent Hopkins pressuring Wayne Simmons. Simmons spins back. He's at our own blue line. Crosses the red line. Tries to send it in. And here come the Oilers now. Cassian driving it into the zone. Nice play by Bogosian there to stop it. Cuckoo, the defender for the Oilers. And the Leafs now have it with Bogosian. Bogosian trying to send it up. He does. Kerfoot gets into the zone, chases after it. And the puck goes all the way around. No icing. The ref is going to wave it off. Hall goes back. All right, now Draisaitl now in possession for the Edmonton Oilers. 1 minute left in the second period from Toronto between the Oilers and the Leafs. Here's Larson. Larson to Cahoon. Cahoon drops back to Larson. Back to Cahoon. Russell walks in, takes a little drag, shoots, and it goes wide. And here comes Spezza. Shoots it up to Mikheyev. But Russell gets to it first, sends it over to Larson. 24 seconds to go. Is there anything left here in the second period? Does either team have a goal in the last 15 seconds? Here is Edmonton now in the Toronto zone. Nurse with a shot. Anderson doesn't know where it is. He's got it covered up. Yamamoto right in the crease there. And a nice save by Freddie Anderson. All right, let's update this sub count here. 49. Can we get to 50? One more sub is what we need to get to 50. We've got 10 likes on the stream as well. Thank you for the 10 likes. One dislike. Somebody's crabby tonight. All right, so we've got just hit 100 playbacks as well. So very good night here so far as we keep growing here on Toronto Sports Insider. Thank you all for joining me here. Here's the draw. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid tries to take it quickly. Marner picks it off, tries to send it up, and there's 3, 2, 1. McDavid, will he get a shot off before the period? He does not, and it's the end of the second period. Little bit of a scrum here, Hall and McDavid. But just a little bit of friendly fire. Hall kind of knocked him over as he took his shot, and which was after the whistle anyway, and then was trying to help him up as soon as he hit him. Good sportsmanship there. Second intermission is underway. We will be taking a quick, probably about 10 to 15 minute break. We'll talk a little bit more about the second period and what was a pretty crazy second period. And hey, Allison, thanks for joining right before the intermission break. So we'll be heading to the third period, 2-1 Maple Leafs. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes with a recap of the stats. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in a few. All right, guys, we are back, getting ready for the third period. Couple more minutes before the players get back out onto the ice. We want to talk a little bit about the second period, where all three goals came from in the second period. The Oilers get a shorthanded goal by Leon Draisaitl. 5:12 is the time of that goal. Assisted. Apparently, they did give an assist to Yamamoto on that one. It was unassisted at the time of. They give the assist to Yamamoto there. Then, only 40 seconds after that, the Leafs score the power play goal by Adam Brooks, his first ever goal. I believe. I know it is his first goal of the season, but I believe it is also his first NHL goal. So big for that kid. Assisted on the power play by Spezza and Brody. Then we also had the second goal for the Leafs. Jimmy Vesey, a beautiful feed from William Nylander. 11:16 the time of that second goal. So a 2-1 lead for the Leafs as we head into the third period. Your stats so far on this one. Of course, they got the box score up. Shots on goal are tied, 21 apiece right now. Power plays, Edmonton is 0 for 2. The Leafs are 1 of 1. Face-off win percentage, 55% for the Leafs to 45% for the Oilers. So that's been that started out about 66-33 and has slowly moved to the favor of the Oilers as the game has continued here. Block shots, 10 for the Oilers, 7 for the Leafs. Let me know in the chat how you think this game's going to end up. Thank you to everybody who has jumped on with us tonight. Toronto Sports Insider, I am Mike Guglielmi. You can find us on social media, on Twitter, and on Instagram at TS_Insider, on Facebook at Toronto Sports Insider. And the players are back out onto the ice. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our Toronto sports content. The third period is underway. 2-1 Leafs. We are sitting at 49 subscribers. Who will be number 50? Let me know in the chat who is number 50. And let's get there by the end of this stream here tonight. Kerfoot sends it over, a shot going high for Vesey, and it flies over the corner of the net. There's a shot by Muzzin, picked up by Koskinen in the glove, and he holds on for a face-off. Just a reminder, we will be live Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, for the Raptors visiting the Indiana Pacers on Toronto Sports Insider right here. So make sure you join me Sunday afternoon for the little matinee with the Toronto Raptors. Hope see if they can bounce back from the Heat loss and see how they do against the Heat tonight. I have not checked the score, and we'll do that later. Here is the Leafs. Now Nugent Hopkins has the puck right up against the left side boards. And now dumped in by the Oilers. And Nugent Hopkins drops it back to the point. And Tyson Barrie scores against his former team. Oh, it was Bear, not McDavid, I believe, got the stick on it for the deflection with their 22nd shot. The Leafs 2, Oilers 2. Unbelievable for McDavid. Nugent Hopkins drops it back to Bear, and just right under the crossbar, McDavid gets his stick on it, and it goes past Freddie Anderson. 2-2, 50 seconds into the third period. This is going to be a very interesting third period, setting up nicely for a great finish. 2-2. Karen Guglielmi in the chat says, "Go, Leafs, go." Got my mom on with me. I got my lovely wife on with me. And all of you other guys. Nick was here. Evan, 2980, Zach's Productions. Rocky does it all. Thanks for all you guys for jumping on with me here tonight as they show the replay of the Oilers' second goal. What a deflection from one of the best players in the game, Connor McDavid. Riley just looking to check McDavid and not go for the block on the puck. Wrong decision there. Here is Engvall battling right at the red line. Engvall looking for Mikheyev. Dumps it up to him into the zone. Mikheyev back to Engvall. Goes back to the point. Dermott sends it over to the other point. It goes all the way around to Engvall. Engvall back to Dermott with a shot, and Koskinen gloves it easily. 18:26 to go here in the third period. How many times are we going to show the replay of the McDavid goal? Just wondering. I'm thinking they maybe want to see it 6-7 times. I think they've shown it about 6 or 7 times already. So 2-2. As TSN, the feed here is showing the Super Bowl ad. Big football games on Sunday. The Bills, for all the Toronto fans, playing the Chiefs, the reigning Super Bowl champions. Here comes the Oilers now. Back to the hockey game we've got in front of us. Kerfoot sends it up to Nylander. Nylander cuts back and skates around, goes back towards Freddie Anderson, loops around the faceoff circle, brings it up, goes wide to Vesey. Vesey looking to center. He does to Nylander. Nylander goes to send it across the point, and it's blocked by Neal. Neal knocked down Nylander, but no penalty. Here's Muzzin up the ice, right up the boards to Kerfoot. Kerfoot dumps it in, but Russell is there first for the Oilers. Here is Cahoon, sends it wide. Draisaitl, the goal scorer, the first goal for Edmonton. He sends it back to the point. Barry just keeps it in. Here's Draisaitl, goes around Muzzin. Centering pass, Yamamoto puts it high and wide. That was a great scoring chance there for the Oilers. Now a long shot up. Will it go for icing? It does. Barry was beating the Leafs player back there. I can't tell who it was. And there's the 2 goal scorers on the screen there. Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. Top 2 scorers in the NHL on the same team last season. Wow. Happened with Lemieux and Yager and St. Louis and I believe Vincent Leclavier. Here's the draw in the Edmonton zone. Nugent Hopkins loses the draw to Jason Spezza. Here's Brooks. Brooks finds Spezza right in front of the bench, dumps it in, and will go for a change. Barabanov chasing after Bear. Up to Cassian. Cassian shoots it over off the boards on the other side, goes into the zone, and Riley and Nugent Hopkins fight for it. Brody has it behind the net. Connor McDavid being a fly on TJ Brody. There's a trip there by Cassian onto Riley. No call. Here comes Brody. Dumps it into the Edmonton zone. Easily taken by Nurse. And Marner chasing Bear. Trying to get a hold of the puck. He does. Goes back to the point, but it gets cut off. And Cassian sends it over to Nurse. Nurse brings it up the ice. Dumps it in for a change. And now the Oilers will play a little bit of 1-2 back in the neutral zone and back into their own end. 16 minutes left in the third period. 2-2 Edmonton and Toronto. Here is Dermott trying to send it wide. Cut off by Draisaitl. He centers it in. A shot by Cahoon goes wide. So Edmonton really with some pressure right now on the Leafs. But finally it's turned over there and Bogosian sends it up to Mikheyev. Ilya Mikheyev cuts into the zone. Draisaitl with a nice little poke check to knock it off his stick. Goes down low. Wayne Simmons in the corner. 2 Oilers on him. He walks out with the puck. Mikheyev. Will he go to the other side? He does. He cuts it down to Bogosian. Bogosian looking for a pass, but it gets picked off by Draisaitl. And now Cahoon dumps it in, looking for the change. So a good shift there by Edmonton. Here's Bogosian up to Pierre Engvall. He cuts through the middle. Goes wide, looking for Bogosian. Bogosian hits. The Edmonton player drops him. Puck in the corner. Engvall and Vesey. Vesey sends it down low to Nylander. Nylander with, God, who is that? It's all over. Number 20. And a high stick is played. We have a whistle, 14:55. Do we have a penalty here? I don't know. Ref was skating over to the window like it might be a penalty here. Nope. All right, here's the draw outside the zone. Turris wins it back. And turned over. Nylander to the middle for Spezza. Spezza shoots. Oh, Kerfoot, excuse me. He shoots, goes wide. Puck flies back into the middle. Here he is again. Vesey with the shot. That's saved. Larson gets the block on it. It was not a save. Kerfoot twists and turns. Sends it down low. Nice poke check by Koskinen to knock the puck right off of Nylander's stick from behind the net. Kerfoot goes around. Oh, he loses the puck there, and it's sent back into the Leaf zone. 49 subscribers. Who is going to be number 50? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to be number 50? Click that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our Toronto sports action. In the zone, here is Edmonton swinging it behind the net. Leafs take it over. Brooks. And that could be an icing. But, nope, it's waved off. Barabanov gets to the puck first, sends it into Brooks, and the pass back to the point goes right past everybody. So it looks like O'Keefe's kind of setting the lines up here. You got Spezza, Brooks, Barabanov on the same line together. So veteran leadership with the two young kids. I like it. Get the young energy out there. Well, our chat has gone dead, ladies and gentlemen. Let's light up that chat. Let's get it going. Koskinen sweeps it away. Here comes Edmonton. Kassian. 2-2 this game. A very good game. Riley now. Kassian knocks it off the stick. There's Brody now. Drops it back to Morgan Riley. Riley crosses the red line. Sends it into Zach Hyman into the zone. Morgan Riley sends it into the middle. Engvall shoots and fans on it. Good defensive play there by Russell to hold his stick down. Barry sends it up the ice to Kassian. Kassian in the neutral zone. Engvall gets his stick to it. Cuts it off. Drops it here to Mikheyev. Mikheyev flies into the zone. Takes a shot. Just misses the top corner. That was close. Engvall tries to dump it in for Wayne Simmons. Simmons comes over, gives a nice crushing hit to Russell. Russell recuperates, gets into the neutral zone, dumps it in. It's knocked over into the corner by Anderson's blocker. Riley now has the puck. Riley shoots it up the ice, gets blocked off by Yamamoto. He centers it in. A shot and a great block there by Muzzin or Mikheyev. That could have been 3-2 Edmonton. Here's Kerfoot, sends it down to Vesey, takes a shot, goes wide. High off the glass, Muzzin keeps it into the zone, but gives it away. And I think we've got icing here. We do. That will be icing on Edmonton. And a second to catch my breath. Riley, a minute-long shift, 11:44 in this one. Shots are 23 apiece. 2-2. Here's the draw. Draisaitl and Spezza. And here comes Edmonton now. But they give it away to the Leafs in the neutral zone. Nylander takes it into the zone himself. Drops back to Kerfoot. Kerfoot loses it. Vesey gets the interception though. Sends it down low to Kerfoot. Kerfoot comes back in by the faceoff circle. Nylander takes it right off his stick. Looking for a centering pass. Back to Kerfoot. Takes the shot and it's blocked. Nylander sends it back to the point. Dermott, shot from the point. Doesn't get through the middle. Larson sends it and it just does not get into the Edmonton bench. It hits the board. Lets Draisaitl off for the change. He had been on for a while too, especially with that last icing. And it sends the puck in for the Edmonton Oilers. Barabanov is knocked into the corner there. Good hit by the Oilers. And Ennis with a nice move, but cut off nicely by, I believe, Morgan Riley with the good defensive play there. Now Bogosian cuts back towards his own net, tries to spin. Tyler Ennis, good forechecker, even in his days with the Leafs. Hey, Zach's Productions is back. Thanks for coming back, Zach's. 11 minutes, 10:27 to go. Here, 2-2. Edmonton gets the tying goal 50 seconds into the third period. Bogosian sends it back behind the net. Brooks sends it up, gets blocked off by the Oilers. Number 15, Archibald gets the stick on it. Here comes Brooks in the neutral zone. Just gets over the halfway line, dumps it in, and he'll cut off for the change. Tyson Barrie in possession for the Oilers now. All right, Zax, what do you think? 2-2. Zax, do the Leafs have this in them? Are you a Leafs fan, an Oilers fan? Here come the Leafs. Hyman with a move and a nice save there by Koskinen. Tavares tries to get the shot. Marner does a little slip around. We have a delayed penalty on Edmonton. Leafs will have the power play. Tavares back to Marner. Marner sends it back to the point for Brody. Brody over to Dermott. Dermott cuts into the top of the circle. A pass, and it's cut off. Neal gets a hold of it. And the Leafs. All right, so Zach's Production. He is an Isles fan, but let's go Leafs for today. All right, sounds good. Good stuff. All right, so the Isles. How do you feel about John Tavares leaving? Are you part of the crew there that, you know what, good on him. As a Leafs fan, I love Tavares as our captain, but the Isles have not missed a step without John Tavares. I think they've gotten better since he's left. So, well done by that team for sure. All right, let's take a look at the other scores around the league here. We've got Detroit and Chicago, the Blackhawks, with a 1-0 lead. 2 minutes into the second period there. Let's see, Buffalo and Washington, 3-3. 5 minutes into the third. Pittsburgh brings one back and is 3-2 Rangers with 12 minutes to go in that one. San Jose and Minnesota still tied at the start of the second period, 1-1. Nashville and Dallas in the first period just underway. And as well, Las Vegas and Arizona Coyotes, 0-0 just getting underway. Can the Vegas Golden Knights get another victory? We will see. Zach's Productions, he's a bit of a snake, LOL, but whatever happens, happens, you know? Yeah, I mean, the way he left it, you know, it wasn't pretty. But we will see how. I'd love to see him match up in the playoffs. That would be great. I mean, but again, the fans in the building, when they had it at the Nassau Coliseum or at the Barclays Center, that place was lit with chants against Tavares and against the Leafs. That was a really cool atmosphere. But with no fans in the building, kind of takes that out of play. But overall, we'll see. Hey, Zach, thanks for jumping on and subscribing. Look forward to chatting with you some more. Here is the hooking call on God, who is it? Shore. Shore gets his stick around Marner's gloves. And the Leafs have a power play. Can the Leafs... Oh, he was watching that. Yeah, it sure was insane. Great. I mean, it was like a soccer atmosphere. I'm a big TFC fan as well. And I do. Hey, there, as you say, do you do Toronto FC games? I do. I will be doing Toronto FC, all their games this season, live like this. Yep, when they start in March. If they start in March. They haven't officially said they're starting in March yet, but I think they will. Here is cleared by Edmonton. Riley gets it there. Oh, NYCFC fan. Okay. So you got to go check out my other production, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast. I do a soccer podcast all about MLS. Here's Tavares behind the net, sends it back to the point, and we'll continue that at a commercial break. Riley at the top of the point, over to Nylander, top of the circle. Hyman, oh my God, there's a pass to Marner, wide open net, and he misses Marner. Tavares over to Riley. Riley to Nylander with the shot. Blocked. And the rebound is there for Tavares. He can't get a stick on it. Riley stops it from getting cleared. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. Across there to shoot. Get in the net. Tavares with a wide open net, and he can't get it in. Oh, man. Riley brings it into the zone. Sends it wide to Nylander. Nylander goes back. Marner takes the shot, and it's in! Deflection in the front by Hyman. Or was it Marner's goal? Or was it Tavares' goal? It was Tavares that got the deflection. 3-2 Maple Leafs. Second power play goal of the evening. Gotta love it. Tavares. Here's the replay here. Nylander with a nice little move along the end board. And I thought Hyman went down with his stick, but apparently Marner takes the shot. And yeah, it is Tavares coming in. Just kind of similar to McDavid's goal earlier in the third period. So a great, great goal there by John Tavares. 3-2 Maple Leafs in the third period. Assists go to Marner and Nylander. Karen says, yes, all right. Good stuff here. Here are the Leafs now. Have the puck. Sending it up the ice to Engvall. Oilers cut it off. Send it back up. It's chipped in, but it won't go for icing. Muzzin gets back. Sends it up to Mikheyev. McDavid back on the ice trying to match that goal by Tavares now. Bear at the point gets around Mikheyev. He swings it around. It gets deflected. Goes out of play. 7:46 to go in the third period. Shots are 27-23 Leafs. All right, Zach says, I like Marner. I do not hate him at all. Yep, that Marner is a hell of a player. I like him a lot too. But anyways, getting back to that NYCFC. All right, so I do the Toronto FC games. I'll be doing them here. I also have a podcast, Sons of a Pitch, soccer podcast. Look us up on YouTube. Go subscribe over there too. We do regular episodes. We're doing a lot of Liga MX stuff right now since it's MLS offseason. But go check it out there and make sure you subscribe. We do our regular episodes. We're doing some World Cup recaps, reviews, time machine reviews right now as well. So I'm sure you'll like our content over there as well. So, all right. We've got 7 minutes or so left in this one. Let's take a look at the stats here. 7:46 exactly on the clock. Total shots, 27-23 Toronto. Hits, 31-19 Edmonton. Way more physical of a team. Face-offs, 53-46-47. Power plays, Leafs 2 for 2 on the power play tonight. There is your difference for sure. And shorthanded goals, obviously the one goal for Edmonton by Draisaitl was a shorty. He says, wait, what is it called? Let me put it in the chat here. Sons of a Pitch Soccer. I'll put a link up to it here. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, we do all kinds of stuff. So what really got us started, we started out with this. We're about 1,700 subscribers now. And so then I figured, you know what? I'm a Toronto guy, and I don't get to do all the Toronto FC stuff on there because we're a whole league podcast. So I figured, you know what? I'm going, and I'm going to start this Toronto thing. So here I am, right? All right, so I'll put the link here. There we go. All right, so here's McDavid now. Drops it back to the point. Long shot. And a nice kick save there by Anderson. Bouncing puck right in front there. Mitch Marner with the assist on that Tavares goal. I think we're in for a very exciting finish here. Tavares and McDavid with the draw. McDavid wins it back. Here's a shot from the point. Goes wide. Riley scrumming on the boards there. Can they get it out? They can't. Here's McDavid trying to center it to Nugent Hopkins. McDavid gets it back. Sends it back on the boards, and it's cut off nicely by Hyman. He's having a hell of a game tonight. Maybe second star, third star qualities. He doesn't have the goals. But here's McDavid now. Turns it around. Nugent Hopkins. And Nugent Hopkins takes it back to the point. A shot is blocked by Hyman. Again, another good defensive play by Zach Hyman. Marner takes a block as well. McDavid still has the puck. 6:49 to go. It's been all Oilers since the Leafs got that goal. Yamamoto off the bench. McDavid now takes the shot. That's blocked by Tavares. Yamamoto with those fresh legs gets it back to the point to Nurse. Nurse down low to McDavid. He cuts into the middle, sends it to the other point, and Anderson with a glove save. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. That was a good 2 minutes stretch there that it was all Oilers in the Leaf zone. Good defense by Zach Hyman and John Tavares there. The replay there, I mean, that was Anderson read it the whole way across. Good job by him. 49 subscribers. Can we get to 50? Who do you think is going to be in the playoffs? Man, it's wide open at this point, especially with these new division setups like this. You're guessing right off the top that it's going to be the Canucks, the Oilers, the Leafs, the Habs probably are going to be all in the fight for it there. But who knows? Who knows at this point? With it being so early in the season and these new division and the way the schedule is as well. It's kind of a new schedule here. I mean, you're not used to playing these teams back to back like that, so that's interesting as well. Now here's Mikheyev in the offensive zone. Good forecheck. Gets blocked off by Russell. Draisaitl with a little poke check. We'll have a 2-on-1 if he hurries. No, he cuts back to the trailer. Yamamoto drags. Nice save by Anderson. Wayne Simmons has the puck now. Simmons gets it knocked off his stick by Nurse. Turris into the zone. Morgan Riley's there. Hey, Ryan Anderson has jumped on the chat. Ryan, how you doing, my man? All right, Turris tied up in the offensive end. Finally gets out to the point, but here's Cassian. Tries to send it to the other side. Cut off by Wayne Simmons. He flicks it out of the zone. He'll go off for a change. And the puck goes all the way around the net there. Ryan says he does love the North Division. Thinks it's going to be a bloodbath, and whoever wins it will definitely be the best team in the playoffs. I hope so. We will see. Glad to see you're doing good, man. How'd that live finish up there with the CONCACAF Live? Looks like it was going good when I was on there. Thanks for coming on and hanging out with me, man. Leafs up 3-2. 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go. We have another commercial break. So while we have this commercial break, let's take a quick second. You guys can find us on social media, on Twitter and Instagram at @TS_Insider. On Facebook at Toronto Sports Insider. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our awesome Toronto sports content. Good stuff there. So we got Kalea Winnick has joined as well. Thanks for joining on here. And did we hit number 50? We did. We just got number 50. Who was it? Was that you, Kalea? Was it you, Ryan Anderson? Who just hit 50 there? All right, time to update that number. There we go. Perfect. So Kalea says you have 50 subs. Good job, man. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. It's been a quick start here, doing lots of Leafs games as well as Raptors games. It was Kalea. Thanks. And Ryan says he subbed right after his stream, so 50 wasn't him. All right, so it was Kalea. Thank you, Kalea. Appreciate it. Hope I'm saying the name right there. And Ryan, the stream went well. Good to see. Besides you screwing up the quality. There you go. That happens. So about 5 minutes to go in this one. We've gotten 50. We got 14 likes on the board. Thank you all for coming on and hanging out with me here. I am Mike Guglielmi, your host of Toronto Sports Insider. We cover Maple Leafs, Raptors, Blue Jays, TFC, maybe some Argonauts, probably not though. But hey, we'll be on Sunday at 12:30. Toronto Raptors, Indiana Pacers, live stream reaction watch along. So we'll see you guys then. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss it. All right, here's the face-off now. Tavares wins the draw in his own zone. Here is Riley, 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Turned over, though. Nugent Hopkins dumps it into McDavid. And a shot. Oh, just goes wide. Marner gets it. Now it falls over to Brody and Nurse. Brody loses his stick, tries to shield it with his skate. And it pops out to Nugent Hopkins, picks his stick back up. Finally, a shot there by McDavid, a rebound. Whoo, that one was close. Bear gets the shot. Tavares bats at it, misses. Excuse me. And now McDavid has the puck again. Sends it back into the middle, and Anderson can't get his glove on it. Finally, the ref blows the whistle. That puck was loose. The Leafs get bailed out by the linesman at there for sure. So looking at the chat here, Zach says, who is your favorite Premier League team? So funny story. I actually don't have a favorite Premier League team. Really what got me into soccer was Italy in the 2006 World Cup when I was laid up with a broken leg, foot, and a torn Achilles. And never really got into the Premier League. We just did a live for Liverpool and Manchester United. Didn't really like either team. My Italian soccer team is Inter Milan, but I'm a diehard TFC fan. Since day one. That's really what got me going with soccer was MLS. So all MLS. How about you? What is your Man City fan? All right, good stuff. So if I had a team, the only team that I came close to that was in the Premier League was Blackpool. Long story. We'll take that off air. So DM me later on Twitter. I can tell you about that story. It's not fit for television or YouTube, right? So, oh, look at Ryan Anderson. He says, pulls the pin, throws grenade. Campbell, better than Freddie. Ooh, maybe we'll talk about that one at the next whistle. All right, here is the scrum in the corner now. Cahoon, Yamamoto. Finally, the Leafs take it out. Vesey coming up, sends it over to Nylander. Nylander, 2-on-1, turns back to Engvall, takes a shot, a nice block, grabs the stick of the Leafs player. That's got to be 2 minutes. Nothing. Muzzin dumps it in to Vesey. Goes back to Engvall. Engvall behind the net. Sends it back to the point. Dermott shoots it wide. Gets to Mikheyev. Mikheyev spins at the right circle. Goes behind the net. Comes out the left side. Back to Dermott. A shot. And the goalkeeper Koskinen gets his glove on it to stop it. Kalea, favorite player is Jordan Eberle. All right. That is a very good player to have as a favorite player. I remember Jordan Eberle with the Canadian junior team when he scored those goals in the juniors. That was really was his breakout party. I mean, obviously he had talent before then. You don't play for Canada if you don't. But that was kind of his breakout, and then into the NHL. A great career for Jordan Eberle, that's for sure. Zax says, when I was little, me and my cousin used to play as Wales against my dad and my uncle, and their team was Blackpool. That's cool. That is cool. Yep, so Blackpool... now I think they're down in like League One or something like that. But yeah, that was my team when they were in the Premier League for a long story behind that one. It involves meeting British girls on cruises, and we'll leave it alone there. McDavid centers it, and it gets tipped wide. Bear jumps up to try and get to it. Simmons with a nice block gets out of the zone. McDavid, 2 minutes. Got to keep an eye on Koskinen. When will he be exiting the net? All right, Kalea is an Oilers fan. Let's go Oilers. McDavid going to tie it up. Ryan Anderson says that was an amazing moment when Eberle scored those goals in the juniors. Yes, it was. Here is Marner now in the zone. Sends it down to Hyman, who's had a typical Zach Hyman night tonight. A great night for him. And here is Yamamoto. Will they pull the goalie? No, he has to turn back around. Marner with a good forecheck along with Hyman. Now Nurse has it, and he's up out of the zone. Draisaitl takes it into the blue line. It's redirected on net, but Anderson pushes it off to the side. Nurse has it. Empty net now. Koskinen is out. Who comes on as the extra attacker? Cahoon in possession goes back to the point. Tyson Barrie on. McDavid slips in the corner. And the Leafs, Hyman tries to get it out. He does. Up to Marner. Marner flips it up. Will it go in? No, it won't. But icing gets waved off because Hull is hustling. There's Hyman and Yamamoto. 56 seconds to go in this one. 3-2 Maple Leafs. Empty net. The Leafs almost just had it. Here comes Edmonton now. Brody flips it up. That will be icing. as Nugent Hopkins gets back. 44.7 seconds left in this one. All right, so on the chat here, Zach's Productions. My favorite player is Varlamov, Varley, or Peugeot. Okay, nice. Yeah, my favorite player on the Leafs is, I know it sounds like a fanboy, right? But I'm an Austin Matthews guy. I like that guy. He's a hell of a player, and he's my favorite. My favorite player back in the day was Alexander McGillney for the Leafs. Tells you kind of, going back to those days. But Ryan Anderson, Tyson Barrie as an extra attacker, don't make me laugh. Hey, you know what, guys? If you like Toronto sports, if you like soccer, CONCACAF, go check out Ryan Anderson. He's got a page. I think he's getting close to like 400 subscribers now, right, Ryan? Go check his page out. He does live stream reactions like this for lots of different stuff. Does all kinds of stuff on Toronto FC, the Leafs, the Raps, everything. So go check out Ryan and subscribe to him as well. Great channel. We've worked together on the podcast side of it, the soccer podcast, doing live streams of a TFC game together, actually. That was a lot of fun. So go check out Ryan while you got a second here after this matchup. 44.7 seconds left. Tavares wins the draw. Can the Leafs get it cleared? They can't. Tyson Barrie keeps it in. Falls to McDavid. McDavid goes back to the point for Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl back to McDavid. He cuts in to the slot. Goes back to Barrie. Barrie passes over to Nugent Hopkins, top of the right circle. Sends it down low to McDavid. Back, it gets intercepted there. Oh, we can't get it out. McDavid back in. A shot. And saved. Neal comes out from behind the net. Can't get it past Freddie Anderson. All right, Ryan Anderson says 372 right now. Zach's Productions, now you got 373. I like it. That's what I like to see, Zach's. Appreciate that, my man. Helping out the YouTube family. I mean, we've had a family over there with Sons of a Pitch, and I'm sure we're going to gain our own here with Toronto Sports Insider. Just love it, man. And there's Karen. My favorite player was Johnny Bower. Anybody remember that great goalie? You're aging yourself, mother. You're aging yourself. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right, there it goes. 8 seconds. Leafs clear the puck down the ice. And the Oilers have one quick rush maybe. And it's cut off. There's a shot. And an empty net goal with 0.4 seconds left. And it's 4-2 Maple Leafs with a little bit of padding. Mitch Marner gets the goal. There you go. How about that for a finish? 0.4 seconds left. So, the Leafs get the 2 points over the Edmonton Oilers here in the North Division. A turnover by Tyson Barrie. Actually, no, he passed it to Nugent Hopkins. He couldn't handle the pass. Falls right to Marner in the center of the ice. And he flicks it in. Ryan Anderson says Johnny Bower was a legend. Yes, he was. So, the Leafs split their little series with the Edmonton Oilers. A great game to watch tonight. Lots of fun here. Zach says, were you watching NYC versus Orlando in the playoffs? Those PKs were insane. Yes, that was nuts. I was so pissed about the time slot, about that game getting 11 a.m. game. I really wanted them to be a primetime game because I thought that matchup was going to be the best. And Alan Chapman screwed everything up. It was crazy. Just a crazy, crazy game. Unfortunately for you, being an NYCFC fan, didn't work out, didn't work out in your favor as Orlando got through with Pedro Galice, the goalkeeper. Great game. But, Ryan Anderson actually was live for that. And Marner finally scores. Love to see it. Lots of fun here tonight, guys. A great stream as always. These live stream, reaction, watch-along, play-by-plays, whatever you want to call them. Lots and lots of fun. As Zach says, he was shaking his head. Agreed. It was crazy. So 4-2 is your final score. Again, don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on those notifications. We hit the 50 number tonight, so thank you to Kalea. Thank you to Zax. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Ryan. Rocky, Nick, everybody else that joined us tonight. Really appreciate it. Oh, and my beautiful wife, Allison. Thanks for coming on as well. Evan, 2980. Thank you guys for joining and hitting that subscribe button as well. You can find us on social media at TS_Insider on Twitter and Instagram. Still waiting for our first followers. And on Facebook at Toronto Sports Insider. Don't forget to join me again on Sunday at 1 Eastern Standard Time, Toronto Raptors visiting the Indiana Pacers. Let's see. It should be a good one. Thanks, guys. Zax, have a good one as well, sir. See you guys on Sunday and again for the next Leafs game after that, whenever that may be. So the Leafs get the victory, 4-2 over the Oilers. Good night, everybody. Talk to you all very, very soon. I'm going to come back real quick here. We got a new viewer on here. Sachin Matthew, Toronto won 4-2. Thanks for jumping on, Sachin. I hope I'm saying your name right. But we had just missed us as we went off to the thanks for watching graphic there. So thanks for coming on, Sachin. Make sure you hit that sub button, and we will talk to you all very, very soon.